Hey everyone, today we are going to plant some seeds in the new covered raised bed and fertilize my fruit trees. Here is the organic natural fruit tree fertilizer that we're going to use this year, and I'm going to put it on my plum cot tree and apples. All right, I've got all the fruit trees fertilized, soil and mulch on top, and they are ready to go. And now it's April and I am ready to plant potatoes. This is super easy. All I do is I save organic potatoes from the grocery store until they sprout, and then I cut them into pieces and plant them. My hope is to get to the point where I grow enough potatoes that the next year I can just start from my potatoes from the previous year, and then I don't have to buy anything at all. So I'll show you how I did that. This is the bed that we plan to use for all potatoes this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it uncovered and tuck them in. So I started planting here, and then I started spacing everything and realized I can fit more. So I'm going to show you guys how I cut these, and I plant mine really, really closely. It works like this for me, and I like to get as much as possible in here. That looks way better, so I'm going to get all these in the bed. There we go, that's all planted. That doesn't look like much, but will be coming up soon, and my garlic back there is doing awesome. Hey everyone, so in March we fertilized the fruit trees, and last week we planted potatoes. It did snow like 2 times this week on the potatoes. Hopefully they're fine. I'm sure they'll be okay. And now I'm going to show you some other things this weekend that you can plant before your last frost date. I'm going to do a whole bed of onions by seed, and I'm also going to do carrots and radishes and some hearty herbs. So I'll show you guys that and we'll get planting. And this year I am growing yellow onions, yellow of Parma, and I always get my seeds from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. You guys can watch my seed video for my resources. And these are some of the other things we're gonna put today. We're gonna put some clover seeds, dill, thyme, as well as radishes and carrots. All right, so we've got potatoes, garlic, onions, and these two beds are now carrot and radish, and we'll add squashes later when we harvest the radishes. And if you guys look back at my garden planning video, I am switching the carrot radish beds with the cabbage, so keep that in mind. So I just planted some crimson clover and thyme in our perennial garden over there. And now I'm going to take you guys in the side yard and show you some other herbs we can plant now as well. In this bed you can see my lemon balm is already coming back up, and this whole bed will fill in with lemon balm. It does every year. These are little baby mints, and this whole bed has been mint for a few years as well. It's a perennial here, and they should fill in nicely in a few weeks. In this bed, I'm going to plant some dill, which is an annual here, but should be okay to plant right now, and some more chives. I have a ton of chives growing over in my permaculture section I just showed you guys, and they are already coming up. We had chives in dinner the other night, which is awesome, but I love them so much, so I'm going to plant some more in here as well. And last year this was basil and cilantro, and I've cleared it out. And there you go. That's everything that we've planted this year before last frost. Some thyme, chives, dill, clover, potatoes, onions, carrots, and radishes. Kale and lettuce are in our cold frames, as well as arugula and some dandelions. And before I go, I just want to mention it helps if you plant more perennials every single year, because as you guys have seen, my raspberries and blueberries are coming up, all my fruit trees are blooming, my mint is coming back, chives are growing, and a ton of other herbs that are perennials. So the more you can put in your garden that will show up or reseed itself the next year, you get an even earlier start. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below with what you're starting early and anything you want to see from my garden this year, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.